Hello everybody, I hope you all doing great wherever you are. I know you are watching us from different places, all around the world. You can be in, Korea, in China, in Brasilia, in United States of America, in Australia, in any country, I know, and sometimes you do enjoy our programs, and I do believe some people, can even watch, different languages, but today it's the standpoint as usual, and we are very honored today. We have two guests here in the studio, and let me welcome them. I will start by my right side. Yes, you can please introduce yourself.
Yeah, hello dear brothers. This is Sammy, and I live here downtown, and this is my pleasure then to be here.
Yeah. We are very pleased as well to have you, Mr. Sam.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, let me also give room to our other guest to tell to our viewers who he is. You are welcome, please.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. So my name is Thierry Sindihebura. I am from Bujumbura, Burundi. I live at Chibitoke. Dokota is a little bit far from here. So thank you for your invitation.
All right. We are also very happy to have you, Mr. Thierry, in this place. And without any further ado, let me try to tell you what is the topic. I don't know whether I'll be able even to break it down because it's somehow a very tough topic. I know these are things that we usually see in the movies or things that, but I think they already exist. There's a richest guy in the world. The first one named Elon Musk. He's the one who is, the pioneer of that because he has already, Tesla company is a company that, manufactures cars that can even ride themselves, no driver in it, And I heard that recently, like even, yesterday that he brought, the internet space, like the satellite in the first country from Africa. Nigeria, that he can be even, implemented in Burundi. So which means we are not far from that technology. Yeah. So today we're talking about AI. What is AI? Artificial intelligence. Is it dangerous? So you guys, what do you understand by AI?
So AI, that's an abbreviation of artificial intelligence. So this is an area of study concerned with making computers, machines, robots, being intelligent like human beings, and also operating different tasks like human beings.
All right. And Sam, what's your take on that?
Okay, so actually is what my fellow brother come to say. Okay, so when you're talking about artificial intelligence, it's all about machines. Yeah, it's all about machines, computers, you see. Yeah, stuff like that.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're saying these are like, stuff used to, do something that people human beings cannot be able to do. You're talking about machines. It's a kind of, a tool that will enable somebody to achieve something.
Within a short period of time.
Within a short period of time, of course. So can we say that it's a threat or it's so beneficial? Like, what do you think about it?
So when it comes in terms of saving time and doing things in an efficient way, in an effective way, we should better use these machines or these robots, using these computers just to make things easier and quicker. We have to use them just to save time. And also money, because when you are using many people, of course you have to pay them much money. But when you are using these robots and machines, it will not cost you much money, much time or much energy. Yeah, that's why artificial intelligence is very important.
Do you see it? Do you have the same viewpoint, Sam?
Yes, absolutely, Lily. Because when you try to analyze when you are using machines, you try just to gain, great great harvest. Like when just you are, for instance, when you are cultivating, okay. So there are some machines that they use, okay. So when you are cultivating, you find that when it is time of harvesting, you find that you are having a great harvest. Yeah. So as my fellow brother come to say, it is just to save time and to be so quickly when you are a person, when you are doing something, you take much time, okay. But when it is machine, it take a little time, okay. Yeah, I hope that is very beneficial.
Well, I don't know whether we can even, use, only machines and, hold a candle to artificial intelligence. I mean, compare that to artificial intelligence, since artificial intelligence is somehow bigger than that. I mean, it's a kind of, a human brain operating, but far above even that. I mean, it's bigger than human brain, the way it functions. Like, for example, imagine a car that goes without any driver, you see? Or like we hear now drones, like they just fly and somebody's just maybe using a command somewhere.
All those things, they are commanded.
You see, commanded. But some people now start thinking that can be out of human control. Don't you think that can be so dangerous to the future of people?
Yeah, for one side can be dangerous because as these African countries, we are not developed, and we have like a big number of people who don't have jobs. So when you bring this kind of artificial intelligence, people will not we're losing their jobs, and this will be the extension of humanity. People will not working. All these these machines and robots which will be operating all different activities. People will not getting jobs. So for we African countries, these countries which are not developed, it will be dangerous for us because like we young people, we don't have jobs, like especially in these African countries. Young people are suffering. So when you bring these kind of machines, robots doing everything, people will not getting jobs. People will losing their jobs. So one side is not, the artificial intelligence is dangerous.
According to you, you're just afraid of losing jobs.
Losing jobs. People will not
the
get
state
jobs.
of unemployment.
Yeah.
But some people even say like when it gets out of human control, like because people are even tempted. I saw the interview of the guy I was talking about in the introduction. I mean, Elon Musk. He was saying that people will be very tempted to use that as weapons. So, and I even say it in the introduction, we see in the movies, when you're watching movies, we see, like a given army sending soldiers like Terminators, they are robots and they come on the field, they can even kill everyone, they don't even distinguish somebody who is not an enemy.
That's
or
the problem
whatever.
Of those stuff. Yeah, that's the main problem of those stuff. If only they could be, because this artificial intelligence, those robots and machines, they don't think or learn like human beings. They're just commanded. So people should be careful in the way they command them. Otherwise, it could be dangerous for the humanity.
Sam, what do you think?
Okay, so I think about these robots. Okay, I think when we try just to see Lily, okay, as our brother come to say that we'll lose some jobs, but if we try to see, they will be there just working. Okay, they will be there working, and I hope that the food from what the robots or the machine that will be used, it will be for us then. Okay. So I hope that maybe the consequence that we will get when when are not just controlling well, they are not just commanded well. Okay, that's the consequence that we will face. But I hope that when they will just use them well, when they command them well, it will be very crucial then for us. So, because, for instance, when just because this is what I had. Okay, it is a story that I heard. Okay, they say that there are some robots that they put in a hospital and then they treat people. Okay, so I think they do better than people, than human being then. So I think this will be very crucial for us, because you know, sometimes you find people are getting old and you find they are very they are, I mean, I can say that they are very grown, then you find they are unable then to work well. But for machine, okay, they will never get old as we are human beings. You see then? So I hope that it will be crucial for us, okay? Even though some circumstances will not miss, okay? I hope that everything has an impact. Yeah.
Well, trying to listen to Mr. Sam, for him, it's all about advantages. But for you, you are fearful that it will even take our jobs.
I'll also thought something. You know, we human beings, before we do we do things in a logical way. Before we do things, we have to think first, and then we do it in a logical way. But these artificial machines, they are commanded. So once you command to do something, they do it like a machine. They don't have to think like we human beings. But we have to think, we have to understand, and then we have to see the way we can, in a logical way we can do things. But these machines, these artificial machines, is not the same. So this is very dangerous. So whenever we use them, we have to be careful when you're using these artificial machines.
Well, there are people who say, like, I don't know whether they are right, but like experts in the domain, they say, like, those, machines led by artificial intelligence, now they tend even to be better than human beings in terms of intelligence. Like, because they have the power of being adaptive, like they can adapt themselves to a given situation. They can find a solution in a given circumstance. So, and trying to listen to you, saying, they don't think, but people say they even be better than men.
Than men.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is what even I heard a scientist. He was just convening, just explaining about this stuff. Then he said that in a days coming, okay, this machine will be operating, okay, in a everywhere. Because if you try the way they are working, you find it's very amazing. You see, and something else that I would like just to add is this, because you've been talking about these movies that you would like to watch, okay? So you found those robots, okay? So, when it is a time of war, when they send them there, okay? You find when they are just fighting, you find they are good than even soldiers when they are fighting. You see then, and then you find they win war than soldiers could do it. You see then, yeah. So I think this will help us. It will help us, and I think that there isn't any problem with that.
There's not any problem with that?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. It's somehow so complex, of course, the subject, yeah. But people are so afraid of that. They say, when you can use that as a weapon, and imagine when it gets out of your control. You see, of course they say they can adapt themselves to a given situation, but who knows? Who knows that at the end of the day, they can even kill a lot of people, and they can
because they act like robots, they act like machines, like artificial machines. They don't act like we human beings.
Even though, actually, let's take an example, okay? Even a wall can find some soldiers that they can overreact.
Yeah, sure, come on.
You see, then they can overreact, and then you find they start arguing in a wall because some misunderstanding. You see, then, yeah. Therefore, those are exceptions. When it's happen, it's an exception. Then, you see, yeah. So I think we can't just focus on that. Okay, let's just focus on the positive side then. Yeah. Because let's analyze a little bit, okay? Okay, I just want to base on cultivating or businesses, okay? You know, when there is a big like a box, okay? For human, it's very hard to carry it, but when it is a robot which is there, okay, it can carry it easily, okay. Even when just we are making roads, you see roads, you found it's a long one, because I've just seen some videos, yeah, it was a video then. So they show us when the robots were just building a long road. Then you find they take all of them. Then they put there, and then they start just commanding them. And then you find they work preciously. When they are working, really, it's very amazing. You see, then, yeah, I think when you try to analyze, okay, the importance of these robots or machines, okay, it is just to save time and to do things quickly, okay, because we human, we can do it, but not better than them. Yeah, that is.
Well, you see, it's coming to the point. Of course, you know, they can do better as men do. Like, for example, now you can, you know, have robots that can diagnose cancer, and when maybe there's a place that they want to do a surgery over it, then even, you know, you can find surgeons as robots.
Yeah.
You see, and they do everything, and you're afraid of losing jobs.
Yeah.
But jobs, a human being cannot do better.
But if we try to come back with the example that he has given in terms of cultivating.
Come on.
If we are, maybe this field could be cultivated by like 20 persons, and then you are using robots. These people will lose. They will lose job, because once they cultivate, they will get money. But once you use a robot, they will not get money because you'll be using a robot. So in terms of employment, people will lose jobs. I'm telling you. Of course, robots is good to use them, but in terms of employment, many people will lose their jobs.
Yeah, sure, of course. And we're also facing the problem of unemployment in Africa, as you said.
Yeah, that is, yeah. So I think, yeah, somehow you are right.
Somehow.
You are right.
We can use them, but not many, because when you try to use many, like there is a case that happened in Brasserie. They brought some robots. Many people were kicked out because of those robots. So if you can use them, but try to check the number of them you are using, because otherwise people will be losing jobs. Yeah.
Yeah, somehow you're right. Okay, so I think when it just we use these machines, I think even the price of food will be decreased then. Okay, will be decreased. It will not go up. Okay, it will not go up because even the government will see the way people have just to live. Because I think the target of just bring these robots is just to help humanitarian then. Okay, to help people. Okay, because we are struggling, working, spending much time, you see. But for these robots, it will be just like kind of a help for us, okay? I think everything that robots will be doing, it will just help for us. It will be like a help for us. I think everything that robots will cultivate, it will be for us. You see then?
Well, like, of course we haven't really, been able to use that in Africa. I mean, mostly in many countries across Africa, even in Burundi, I don't have very much examples about AI, artificial intelligence. But we do have some machines, of course, as you're saying, maybe in different companies, but we also need, of course, like some other machines like that can be used in a farming, so as we can get, more production. Yeah. But here we just want to much focus on this AI that is, somehow like human intelligence, but that is on another level, that is upper than the one that, and they say that even we as human beings, we can, be connected to AI. We can link ourselves to this new technology and be able to do more stuff, like having other abilities or capabilities. What do you think about that? Can we change our human nature and try to be,
In that case, we
what do you think?
will not be the creation of our Almighty God. We'll be something else. We will not be human beings. We'll be like those machines and those robots. Yeah, because the way those machines and those robots, they do things, I don't think the same as we human beings will do it. So when we be connected with them, I'm telling you, we'll be something else.
No, not really, because they do say there's maybe a way of controlling that, because they still say, like, when you can't beat something, you join it. Do you feel me? Okay, what do you think about that?
It depends upon that thing you're joining.
Okay, yeah, come on, dear Sam.
Okay, so I think, as just we get progress then, things has to get changed then, okay? So, and we have to habituate with what we are having then, you see. So to join those robots, I can say that as our brother come to say, because I'm a believer then, I believe in God.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can accept that just to, because we be just transforming ourselves then. Okay. You see, transform what God made us then.
Then you guys don't want to enhance your abilities and your capabilities. You don't want to enhance what you are, able of doing.
Yeah, we want to do, but we are if only we could be the ones to enhance the capability of those artificial intelligence, but not them to enhance us.
Yeah.
Of course, you're the ones gonna do that. You just join yourself to that. You are the one on command, and you try to manufacture stuff, and maybe you link yourself to a given whatever, and then you can do more.
Yeah. For example, imagine just to open your cell phone, you have to use your eyes. I know this thing is very dangerous. Imagine like this 5G, which is coming.
All right.
That's why there is a misunderstanding between these rich countries, because this will be connected with our blood. These things. So that's why this artificial intelligence is somewhat dangerous. You have to be careful with it. Of course, it's good, but there are some dangerous, something bad which is behind it.
Okay, come on. Can you please try to put more light on that?
For example, the one I said in terms of losing jobs.
No. I mean, like, for example, you have to be very careful. For example, you're talking about 5G.
Yeah.
Like, can you try to...
Because this one, they say, this one it will be connected with our blood. Because...
How?
For example, this one, when I have it, just to open it, I have to maybe to look at my eyes, but must be connected with it. So when my eyes are not there, this one cannot be opened.
But there are some people even using that technology even here in Burundi. Like, for example, they just make their own room, and then when they enter, the room recognizes that is there the person, and then the lamp light up right away. You see, it's almost the same.
But this thing has got a negative impact behind it.
All right, okay. Maybe we can make some more research and make it another topic, right?
Topic, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, actually, somehow is right because you know, when it just even this finger press,
Fingerprint, yes.
yes, finger press, you
Finger
see.
press, of course.
Yeah, so they have bad impact then.
Okay,
Bad
which one?
impact, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, as he come to say it, you found really because if you see, okay, they have just you have just to use maybe your finger, maybe your eyes, you see. Yeah, because you know, even okay, let me just take an example for what I experience, what I know. Okay, let's take a laptop so that I can explain how they have a bad impact. You have a laptop and then you put here
On your legs.
yeah, on the legs. Okay, so when it's got a lot hot, then yeah, you find you can paralyze your legs. Okay, because that warm comes from inside of laptop. Then you found the
It's even
the
forbidden to put it
muscles,
there.
yeah, it's very big and then
Very
just
dangerous.
to use it when you put it here on legs then yeah, that's the consequence then.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Excuse me, not only laptop, even cell phones. When it's ring, make sure it is not in your pocket here. Yeah, because this can bring some bad effects on your heart. Because this is not good. Even here, you know, when we answer calls, we have to put them here. This can also cause some diseases. But we know some people, they don't know. They just receive calls, but they don't know.
So how are you handling that? I mean,
You should use earphones.
earphones.
Yeah, instead of putting your cell phone here. Or when it rings, make sure it is there in your pocket, but not here on the heart.
Don't you think also can
Even here,
it can damage even some intimate
Yeah.
parts that
You
are
know,
close?
so people will just put wherever you want, but we don't know that it is not bad.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, according to you guys, can we be able to hinder? I mean, like, how can we prevent ourselves from that, from the danger that AI can bring?
So it will be very hard to prevent ourselves from the dangers of this artificial intelligence, because now we are living in a modern world. Well, whether we accept or we refuse, we have to face it. Because now most of countries, they are using this artificial intelligence. So if you don't accept, you find yourself, you are not the one who are using this stuff. So we have no choice. Whether we accept or not, we have to use them.
Well,
yeah,
Okay.
actually we have to face this, yeah, because you know, I think we are already we are using smartphones. Okay, we are having even some laptops, computers, you see, even some washing clothes, you see, and what again, even air condition there, you see. Yeah, I can say that we are already there. Okay, so we have to face it.
well,
Yeah.
then trying to listen to your viewpoint, there is not any way out.
There's no way out.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, but at least they
Simply
can.
we have to reduce the way we are using this artificial intelligence, but otherwise we have to use it, but we have to reduce the level of which we are using it.
Well, then we have to reduce that, and something else, maybe we can also maybe advocate for regulations. I mean, we need to get some regulations, I mean,
Regulations, yeah.
from different, you know, organizations and
Organizations, yeah.
different, you know, governments. So as you know, we get rules to, I mean, to control over that, because when there's no any oversight, it can be very, very dangerous.
Dangerous, yeah.
Yes, that's it. And I guess we are almost at the end of the show. Let me thank you guys. It was a great pleasure to be with you.
Thank you for hosting us. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hope you will come next time when I invite you again.
We have
Yeah.
to come.
So, thank you guys. Thank you for watching us. Stay tuned. This is BNP TV with your standpoint.